This world is just too small.
There, you see, an empty world, like a prison. I imagine you will be right at home.
Who's there? But this is... Why are you in my heart? Yeah. That was my light. But my heart is fractured. And now... the little I have left is slipping away. Huh? Right. Thanks. Open the door.
A keyblade.
shower. Can't see much from here.
Greetings all and welcome to the Birth by Sleep commentary. I'm your host, Backblade100, and let's get started.
Oh. I've got time to spare.
No you don't! It's a meteor shower! It'll be over in 5 minutes! Any case, combat for this game is relatively the same as in the other Kingdom Hearts games.
What?
The only thing different now
Piece of me too?
is that you have a command deck. The command deck will function as your spells and other useful abilities like Ars Arcanum, which is not in this game. But, nevertheless, I rather the command deck than regular MP. It's much more faster, and plus you don't have to wait for it to well, you do have to wait for it to regenerate, but they're not linked to each other. Any case, there's not much new to this Final Mix version, even though it was brought to the PS3 and given the HD treatment.
What am I messing around here for? I'm gonna miss the meteor shower.
And then Roxas applied common sense. Oh, did I say Roxas? I mean, not Roxas. Because that's pretty much what he is, not Roxas.
Wow. Why does it seem so familiar? Whoa! Give me a break, Aqua.
Ven, you hopeless sleepyhead. You know, you should have at least brought a blanket.
But did I dream that place up? It really felt like I'd been there before, looking up at the stars.
Except you've always lived here with us.
Yeah. I know. Hey, Aqua.
Hmm?
You ever wonder what stars are? Where light comes from?
Well, they say.
That every star up there is another world.
Huh?
Terra.
Yep. Hard to believe there are so many worlds out there besides our own. The light is their hearts. And it's shining down on us like a million lanterns.
What? I don't get it.
In other words, they're just like you, Ven.
What does that mean?
You'll find out someday, I'm sure.
I want to know now.
You're too young to know now.
Quit treating me like a kid.
Hey, what are you laughing at?
I can't help it. You two would make the weirdest brothers.
Huh?
Oh, yeah. Terra, you and I have our Mark of Mastery exams tomorrow. I made us good luck charms.
Whoa!
Here.
I get one too?
Of course. One for each of us.
Yeah.
Somewhere out there, there's this tree with star-shaped fruit. And the fruit represents an unbreakable connection. So as long as you and your friends carry good luck charms shaped like it, nothing can ever drive you apart. You will always find your way back to each other. Technically, I think you're supposed to make them with seashells. But I did the best with what I had.
Boy, sometimes you are such a girl.
Hey, what do you mean sometimes?
So this isn't a real good luck charm?
Well, that's yet to be seen. But I did work a little magic on it.
Really? What?
An unbreakable connection.
And the Wavefinder is our MacGuffin of the playthrough. It pretty much allows us to use moves that the others that we connect with can use too.
Well, tomorrow's the exam. Anybody want to spar?
I can take you.
Alright, now let's get into the simple mechanics of the game. Pretty much X is to attack, square is to block, triangle is to use your command list, and circle is to jump. Fairly simple, even for a Kingdom Hearts game, especially with the whole command system. And, as you can see, we have a focus meter, but let's get into that in a second.
Quit going easy on me. You're not gonna win unless you stay on the offensive.
So, not Roxas wants it. Okay, I might as well call him Ben now. Wants us to go into the offensive. And by the way, you can't lose health in this section. Don't know why. But pretty much, in order to build up your command list, well, in order to build up for a special move, you have to fill up that meter on the command list to unleash a devastating attack. And they can vary from air to ice to sort of morphing attacks, but we'll get into that later on too. And by later on, I mean the next part.
Well, that works fine if you're fighting one-on-one. But you need to know how to handle a crowd, too.
Okay, and now we get to see what that focus gauge is all about. Basically, it holds your shot locks. What shot locks are pretty much your godsend in this video game. Seriously, if you're playing this above standard, you are going to need your shot lock. You basically use it by holding down the R1 button, and this happens. But even though that looks weak, it will save your life 75% of the times in boss fights, trust me. Especially in the final bosses. Again, trust me.
Okay, let's wrap this up.
You know what? Because we started as Ven, let's end it as Ven. Now, as you could probably guess, yes, they do have their somewhat stereotypical, one's nimble, one's well-versed with magic, and one is strong. It kind of a reference to the whole Kingdom Hearts 1 aspect. By the by, I know I haven't mentioned it, but I thought it was clearly obvious, since Aqua mentioned the whole star-shaped fruit, that this was a prequel.
Told you I'm good.
Yeah, this is a prequel taking place 10 years after 2. So, doesn't explain why Ven looks like Roxas. It really doesn't.
Trust me, you guys are ready. You're gonna clean up at the exam tomorrow.
I hope it's that easy.
It's like the Master said. Power is born within the heart. When the time is right, you just need to look inside yourself, and you'll find it there.
Okay, cool. Now on to the mini-games, which I will not get to in this playthrough at all. The command board. The command board can...
Oh. We don't want to lose
As I was
track
saying,
of
the command
stuff
board
that's
can give you some useful power-ups, but that is if you have the patience to go through it. Since I'm technically playing this the second time around, I have absolutely no patience for it.